Hi again, crafters. I'm back with another paper piecing video, and this time I'm gonna hopefully be a little bit quicker, so maybe I don't have such a long video in the end. Anyway, today's project is this super adorable Halloween witch owl, and this is another one of the Miss Kate Cuttables files. And as you can see, I've assembled all the pieces here in front of us, so that hopefully we can just walk right through this. So I'm going to gather up some glues. So I have an option here again. I like to use my Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue, and then this has no more label, but it's the traditional Tombow Mono white adhesive. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This one is a little bit more involved. I was just looking it over and realized that one part of the assembly is going to be trickier, but we'll get through it. So first of all, I'm going to start with this little broom, and as you can see, the base piece is the complete broom ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead, this is the middle layer here, it's a solid piece. And oh, the other thing I was going to mention is that this time around, I decided I would use some of my pattern papers. The other paper piecings I've done so far for videos have all been solid color cardstocks, which are great, but this time I wanted to try something a little bit different. So this glue bottle is almost done, but I'm going to use it till I absolutely cannot anymore. So just little traces. This stuff is so sticky, which is great, but you always want to use as little as you can so you don't make a mess. So following the curve here as a guide, pop this piece down, give it a nudge. See, it's already looking more like a broom. Isn't that cute? All right, then we have the detail piece, which I cut out of a lighter yellow. This one, I'm going to, again, just use some little, you know what? Keep my hands back a bit. There we go. Use these awesome tweezers. So just dot, dot, dot. I want to try to get all these little tips so that it really adheres well. And then again, following this curve as my guideline, I'm going to go ahead and set that down. And this one is meant to reveal that deeper color underneath for some automatic shading and everything. So isn't that cute? These cut files are so nice. I'm sure lots of companies have fabulous ones, but currently I am a big fan of Miss Kate. All right, so that was that. Now for the owl's body, I took this pattern paper, which is mostly a nice orange, but has a very subtle little plaid. And this is the base, and the little feet here are going to remain exposed. And then the middle piece, which is a darker purple pattern, is going to fit right on top. And see, you get your little beak opening there, which is just cut into the purple. So that'll fit completely, so that'll be relatively easy, or so I think. These papers that I'm using are from Doodlebug, which is one of my very favorite paper companies. Well, they do everything. I should just say scrapbooking companies. And this collection is the Ghouls and Goodies. It's a year or two old now, but I had the 6x6 pad in my stash, and I just picked out some nice trimmings from other projects, and it was exactly what I needed. All right, so go ahead, press, press, press. And again, I avoided getting any glue in that little diamond shape. Okay, so there we go. And then the, whoops, the top piece here for the owl. I need to grow my nails out. I can't pick up any of these things. Okay, so again, we've got another diamond cut in this piece, and then you get that pretty little scalloping that kind of gives you the impression of those nice feathers on an owl. And again, the tips of the ears are right there. So all of these markers, the tips of the ears, the diamond, that's going to help guide you into perfect placement. So I know it's kind of subtle, but really these are two different tones of purple. I didn't want anything too high contrast. All right, so now that we know where this sits, go ahead, get another bead of glue around. Avoid those scallop openings and that diamond opening. And then go ahead and get that into place. Oh my goodness. I love owls. You're going to hear me say that I love a lot of things, but I do. So, what can I tell you? Owls are just cute. Real owls, stuffed animal owls, paper owls, doesn't matter. All right, so look how precious that is. The little feet, I told you, are exposed, and that's what you want. And then you can see through those two layers, you get that little beak. Nice. And you know what also is nice is that because that beak piece is part of that whole bottom layer, you're not fussing around with a tiny diamond. You know, can you imagine if you had to take a little tiny diamond of paper and glue it down perfectly? I mean, no. That's too fiddly. Too fiddly for this old lady. Okay. So, what next? Let's do the eyes. Excuse me. So this piece here is your eye base. And again, the owl has some curves here to help guide you where that's going to sit. And then you just want to nuzzle it against the tip of that diamond. So that's what that piece is going to look like. So, again with the Tombow. And I never get too close to the edge because I don't want it squishing around, coming out the edges. Okay, so again with the curves and the diamond being my guide there. See, so cute. All right. Now this, I'm going to use my tweezers for sure. So what I want to do, I don't know, hopefully you can see this. There's those two openings here, and I want to line those up straight across on my little owl face as a start. And what am I thinking? Actually, this. See, this is where you have to think, which is not my strong point. So the black is the base, because just like the the diamond opening shows you that bottom layer, these two circles and these two circles need to expose the bottom black layer. So I'm glad I happened to notice that. So again, I'm gonna on this base here, this base circular piece, I'm going to try to center this best I can, and I want those little eyelashes upswept here at the top and to the side. Oh look, it already looks better. And piece number 2, I'm going to try to stay in frame. I feel bad if I go out of frame and you have no idea what I'm doing. So again, I'm going to kind of try to find the center spot. Get those little lashes off to the side. And again, it's nice that these little eyelashes here are part of this larger piece. There. Oh my God, so cute. It already looks better. Looks like it's wearing really huge sunglasses. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the gray layer. And I believe, yep, that's going to completely cover the black. But black is important because it holds the eyelashes and it'll become the pupil. So again, I want that circle to be right there. So see what I mean about the black showing through there? That's what's going to give you all the personality of your eye. And of course you can make a cockeyed owl if you want, or an owl looking up. You know, it'd be cute. You make 2 little owls and have them look at each other. Do that for like a little Valentine card or something cute. All right. You don't get a lot of wiggle room with the Tombow Mono multi-glue. It holds fast. All right, see how cute that is? And then the final layer for the eye is going to be the white. And again, just like that bat eye we did the other day, this piece has a nice rounded side, which is out here, or no, it's in here. And then this one is a little more oblong. So what we want to do is focus the edge of this white piece on this inside curve and get that hole. I have to tip this up so I can even see. Get that hole lined up for the pupil again. There. See? Very cute. And we'll do the other white piece. What did I say about doing a fast video? Oh, so much for that. All right, so, well, I'd hate to speed through something and do it wrong. That's the one thing about paper piecing videos. I have one set ready to go. If I mess up, I would have to recut all the pieces just to make another video. So that's why I can't repeat them very easily. Anyway, there's your darling owl. Now, this is the little piece that I just discovered was trickier than I thought. But anyway, here is the top layer of the little witch's hat. And I went ahead and cut out the band piece and glued it down before the video started, just because it was so narrow. I just wanted to do it quietly by myself. So here, it'll sit at the top here, and there's this exposed bit of the charcoal piece below. Get my hand out of the way. So the trick though is that, how can I do this? I think, okay, let's try something here, because what's going to happen is that you want the charcoal piece actually behind the owl's head. It is going to cover one eye a little bit. But anyway, behind the owl's head, and then the top, of course, coming down over. So really, you're almost tucking the owl inside. So maybe if I glue the tip here and the tip here and then the top piece, let's give that a shot. And again, don't be too hard on yourself if things don't turn out perfect. Crafting isn't supposed to be about perfection, it's supposed to be about fun. So I should listen to my own advice. All right, so I just glued at those certain spots. And, oh dear, there's a fuzz. Yes, we have 2 Persian cats, and hair and fuzz is all about our house. All right, put this down. Get that edge. That fuzz out of the way. There. And then quick, before things settle down too hard, this is how, because both of the ears are tucked in here. It's a little bit off to the side. Oh my goodness, look how sweet. Now, of course, you're going to want to maybe put, you know, a couple of dabs of glue. I'll go ahead and do that now. Just kind of tilt that up, put a little bit in, press that down just to secure that hat on there permanently. There you go. And when you attach your owl to your project, you can have it sitting here on the broom handle, which is pretty cute. So anyway, oh look, that is super, super cute. All right, well, I would call that a success. Again, I should mention that this file, I went ahead and cut it at 150% scale so that it was slightly larger. I did that because I am going to use this on a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, so it's not going to be too big for that page. It also is going to fit just fine on a card front if you'd like it to. But anyway, that size was good, and then also for the purposes of the video, I like that size a little bit better so that I'm not fussing with super, super tiny pieces. Anyway, thank you again for sitting with me, and I appreciate you taking the time. If you like this video, please click like, and I would absolutely love it if you became a subscriber. So thanks so much, and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.